Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am in my lovely car, but I'm actually in my driveway. I've been parked for about 20 minutes. I ate some lunch, and I was just chilling because the babies were asleep. Because Nathan gets off the bus in like 15 minutes, maybe sooner, I don't know. And once he gets off the bus, we have to go in, I have to make him lunch, change the baby's diapers, feed them something really quick, and then he has a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock, and it's like 11:36 right now. So we've got kind of a busy afternoon. And of course, it's starting to rain. Another reason that I haven't gotten out of my car yet. But I wanted to make just a very, very short little video because I want to talk to you guys about my goals for 2020, like going into the new year. I definitely want to first and foremost say that I want to be better with my money. I want to budget better. I want to plan out my bills more accordingly, and I want to be able to save more, which will probably involve me working more. I don't quite know yet. We're not there yet, but that is a goal of mine. Another goal of mine is to get out of the current job that I'm in now and get into a job where I feel more respected as an employee. I don't know if I've talked about this in a previous video, but my job just hasn't been working out for me lately. And my husband told me to do, what makes me happy. He's like, if this job is just not making you happy anymore, then you need to get a different job. So definitely that's something that I want to accomplish within the next couple months, like going into next year, getting a different job. I don't know if I want to start applying now since we're getting into the holiday season, or if I want to wait until after the first of the year and then try to apply. Because I feel like if I apply now, I'll be considered a seasonal employee, and they don't have to keep me. They could let me go after, New Year's. So I don't want that to happen. But definitely I have to think about that because that is something that I want to accomplish. I want to get into a new place of employment in the next couple months. Also, at tax time, I want to save the majority of my taxes because we're going to be trying to buy a house. In the next 3 or 4 months, we're going to look for a house and start doing the paperwork. We're going to try to buy a house. But I want to save the majority of my taxes for that so we can put towards a house. But then there's some things that I do want to purchase, and I don't know if I want to purchase them before we move into the house or wait until after we're moved into the house and then buy them. But I will tell you guys what they are. I'm wanting to get a decent laptop, a decent camera, and a tripod for my YouTube videos. I do want to at some point, it would be nice at some point to have enough subscribers to be monetized. I'm not really too concerned on it right now just because I don't really have very many subscribers, and right now I'm doing okay financially, but it would be nice in the future if I was in a situation where I had to take time off of work and let my husband, be this main source of income, that I could have YouTube to fall back on so that I would still be contributing to the household. So definitely that is a goal at some point. Like I said, I'm not super pressed on it, super stressed and worried about it right now, but at some point next year I would like to get enough followers to be monetized. And I know that I need a computer, a camera, and a tripod, the basic setup stuff, because right now I'm using a mount on my car that I've showed you guys. I'm using my smartphone, and that's it. So my videos are not super high quality. I have just some basic video editor on my phone, and even then, that sometimes my videos just, they don't look like other people's videos. And it doesn't bother me now, but in the future, if I do want to make a living off of this, or at least have some extra money coming in, off of YouTube, I am going to need to get a better setup. So that's something that I want to accomplish next year. I also want to be better about my eating, you guys. I'm a snacker. I don't even always snack on like fatty things. I'll snack on healthy things. But the fact is, I snack constantly throughout the day and I don't drink enough water. I have heard so many times that if you're just super dehydrated, it can trick your brain into thinking that you're hungry, but you're actually just really thirsty. So I've been trying to buy like the big 36 bottle cases of water, like the huge ones, trying to push the water. It is getting cold outside now that we're in October, so taking the babies out for walks is not going to happen anymore. But there's the mall. The mall opens at 10. You can go in as early as 7 a.m. and you can walk laps around the mall. That's an option. We could just walk around a grocery store. I can go to the gym at night when my husband's here, or while he's at work. If someone will watch the babies, I can go to the gym. I mean, there are things I can do inside to get exercise. So I really need to be pushing that because I have gained a lot of weight since I've had them. I've lost a few pounds, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I notice it every time I get dressed. So that's kind of a mental battle within myself. I just need to get myself motivated, and then I know I'll be okay. That's another goal. I would say another, like my last goal for myself is for me to just be in a better mental place and to have a closer spiritual relationship. I've been going to women's Bible study for the last several weeks, and I love it. I love the ladies. I love the discussion. I feel at peace when I meet up with them. And now we just had the pastor's son's fiance join, and she's around my age. So we finally have someone in the group who's younger like me, and I can kind of relate to her because she's about to get married. I was recently married. It's just so nice. The fellowship is great. These women are uplifting and empowering, and it is awesome. So I definitely want to grow more in my spirituality, and I think if I become more spiritual, I think someone's waking up. But if I grow more spiritually and grow more in my spirituality, I feel like it's going to reflect well on my parenting and how I interact in my relationship with my husband. That's a big thing. That's another really big goal of mine. Our communication still is just very, very weird. His sense of humor and his way of interpreting things is very different than how I interpret things. And pretty much my whole life, I've been around people that interpret things the way I interpret them, like very like-minded people. And I understand that, you're not always going to have someone in your circle that has the same way of life as you or the same mannerisms. I get that. That's what makes us all special, all unique, all different. Well, my husband is very different from me. In fact, we're like this, like yin and yang, night and day, complete opposites. And the saying goes, opposites attract, and I think that is the case for us because we are very attracted to each other. It's just we're both so different, and it is truly a learning experience. It's always been a learning experience, but now as husband and wife, it's like even more of a learning experience for us because now we're learning how, the roles of a husband and a wife and going more in depth with our relationship. So that is my final goal going into 2020. I think it's so important to do these videos where we talk about our goals, especially since we're at the end of the year. That way we know what changes to make for the new year. And I'm not calling this like a New Year's resolution or anything like that. I just know what I did wrong this past year, know what I could have done better this past year, know what I, could have done more of this past year. And so I want to take that mindset into 2020 and just better myself, It's not a New Year's resolution. It's just knowing what needs to be fixed and taking the steps to make it happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely every year at the end of the year I'm gonna be making these because I think it is so important to talk about what you can improve. I think it is. I mean, you don't even have to do it at the end of the year. You can do it at the beginning, the middle, just anytime, multiple times a year. We all need to reflect on what we can work on. But I just felt compelled to film it and let you guys know where I'm coming from, how I'm feeling, and how I'm going to go forward with it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little notification button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!